Well, as oil refineries continue moving out of California, the California Energy Commission is trying to ease the state's gasoline supply crisis.
In a report released just last summer, I should say, the commission proposes state-owned refineries as a solution to California's fuel supply and price issues. KC24's Jason Toktagian joining us now live in Fresno to break down that proposal and, Jason, why some local leaders have little faith in this plan.
That's right. California has the highest average price for a gallon of gas in the U.S. at $4.78 a gallon. Now, to combat these high prices, California has proposed taking over all the state's oil refineries. But a local oil distributor that I spoke to tells me that it's the state that caused this problem in the first place.
We've driven more than half of the refineries out of the state, and now the state thinks that they're going to jump in and somehow do it better.
California is going through an oil refinery crisis.
I started in 1992, there were 32 refineries, and now we're down to 14.
Phillips 66 is the latest refinery announcing its departure from California. It'll be gone from the Golden State by the end of 2025. The California Energy Commission proposed a state takeover of the remaining refineries to ensure a reliable supply of gas. But Kane says that wouldn't fix the problem.
As a distributor, I sit here and I'm just baffled.
Because Kane doesn't believe California can pull it off.
The state of California somehow thinks that they're going to jump into a business they've never had, any inkling of doing, and that they're going to somehow do it better than the for-profit companies.
In the CEC's proposal, the commission makes a push for electric cars to decrease the demand for gasoline and suggests that state-owned refineries would reduce price spikes. Assemblyman David Tangipa also doesn't understand why anyone would support state-run refineries.
The state wants to take on more and more and more, and yet we don't have any of the financial institutions in place.
Both Tangipa and Kane say state regulations like ending the sale of gas-powered cars by 2035 are driving oil refineries out.
This is what we call the strangulation through regulation. They are strangling these businesses to where California is just inoperable.
Kane says doing away with punitive state regulations would solve the problem.
You might even be able to tempt somebody like Phillips 66 into keeping that refinery open in Los Angeles instead of shutting it down in 2025.
And Kane tells me Phillips 66, that same refinery he was mentioning is supposed to shut down this year, makes up 10% of the state's gas supply. But for now, reporting live in Fresno, Jason Toktagian, KC24 Local News That Matters.